Brothers, this one will hurt, but it is necessary. Because we all glorify being a good man, but how many of us are really putting up the work? How many of us are really acting up as a real man? Because the reality is that marriage and fatherhood is not just a title, but a daily choices to show up even when it's very tough. Let us think about this. My dear brothers out there, I want you to really pick pen and paper to jot out all the points I want to state here. Or probably you pause this video to go and get that now. And at the same time, you need to save this video so that you can watch it over and over again. Although the main video will be on YouTube, just make sure you watch this for you to be the best version of men that really deserve to be called a man. Let us think about it. And here are 6 hard truths of how men fail and how to rise again. And number 1, ego over love. Most of the time, some of us men, we prefer to be right than to be happy. Because most men sometimes we shut down, we deflect blame, we create a stone wall instead of listening to what they are telling us. My dear brothers out there, I want you to understand that pride always kills connections. And a real man that really wants to be at his best need to fight for the wife and the children, not to fight with them. And I want you to think about this. But if you claim your wife is so bad and she is not teachable, my dear brother, I want you to remember that she is your choice and you find her worthy to be your wife. That's why you choose him. It is all on you. Think deeply about this, brothers. Number 2, the problem of passive leadership, aka laziness. My dear brother, you are there as the head of the family, but you are waiting for your wife to plan almost everything that wants to happen. You want her to plan the date. You want her to plan the vacation. You want her to plan the kids' schedules, emotional this and that. My dear brother, you need to get up and stir up things in your family. You really need to initiate tough discussion. You really need to plan the future. My dear brother, you need to get up and carry your weights without being asked to do it, without being told. That is when you are actually a man. Number 3, my dear brother, which I call emotional cowardice. It is true for you to avoid vulnerability. And we all know that providing, protecting, and thinking is equal to love. But yet, you look at the situation in your home. Your woman is still starving for your emotional presence. My dear brother, you really need to wake up into action. I know it is important for you to make this money to let this run. But I want you to be clear that money only pays the bill. But connection builds the home. I want you to think about this, brother. My dear brother, take time to close down your laptop. Take time to drop down your phone and look at them in the eyes. Listen to them like that is the last conversation you ever had. For them to really feel the effort and the presence of you being the leader in their life. I want you to think about this, my dear brother. Money cannot fix it all. Bravo. Number 5, which I call half-hearted father. You always want to show up for fun situation, but you always want to dodge the hard part of building the family. Like you coming around to talk tough to the family, like discipline the family, like being an example they look up to as a father in the house. My dear brother, I want you to know that your children doesn't need a cool father. Guess what? They need a strong guide. And that is the reality of your duty in that family. My dear brother, be available to teach them work ethics, teach them respect, teach them resilience, discipline by living it. My dear brother, that is the duty of a real man. And lastly, number 6, which I title Forgetting to Cherish Her. Of a truth, majority of us men are guilty of this. Most of the time, you take her for granted. No romance, no gratitude. No matter what the case may be, you are all over the places making money, doing everything. And yet, she is still there for you as your wife. My dear brother, if you cannot appreciate everything, honor that loyalty of being around. My brother, if you are not showing effort to make her feel desired, it's going to affect her adversely. Try as much as possible to date her forever. Speak her love language. And to round things up, my dear brother, being a real man, it is not about being perfect. It is about you accepting your flaws and trying vigorously to improve yourself. Your family don't need superhero. You need to get that. They need fully committed, humble, disciplined, and in all together a real father. And that is why I ask you a question. Are you a man or a mannequin? Think deeply about this, brother. I want you to drop a heart and follow for this challenge. Please do tag any brother that need to hear this. Because the truth is that to be a real man, I will recommend a book written by me to you, which I titled 10 Rules of Becoming a Strong Man. I implore you to read the book, and then I know definitely you'll be a better version of yourself. Think deeply about this. Being a father is not just a title. It is a hard choices of showing up every day to make the better version of you, to set the legacy of yourself and the family you are building. Think deeply about this. Peace out.